Ryan Smeets here at the SEME conference. We're still collecting panelist interviews. Right now I'm joined with Mr. Glenn Chin from EA Sports. Mr. Chin, what's your official title with EA Sports?
The official title is not Mr. Chin, so that's cool. The official title is I'm the Vice President of Global Brand Management for the EA Sports brand.
Great. And you're here at SEME. You were the keynote speaker today,
Yes.
on the first day of the conference. Kind of share some of the key topics that you presented on today.
Yeah, what we talked about today was just really kind of who we are as a brand and kind of the ever-changing landscape that we play in. So, you know, things about who we are as a brand, going over kind of the mission statement of who EA Sports is. And that's really, we're trying to create great experiences that ignite the passion for sports. So we went through that today and kind of talked about the different games that we make in the portfolio and really kind of the spirit of our brand.
Great. Now, for some of the students that I know rushed the stage immediately after your session, asking for advice or trying to just get a gauge of how they can get their foot in the door, what was some of the advice that you provided to them?
Well, I guess I opened up by just saying that I really applauded everybody who was there today, that everyone does have a passion for sports, that everyone's kind of taking the step to kind of improve kind of their position and where they want to go. So what we talked about is really just, creating your own brand, really kind of having a great work ethic and getting after it.
So what was your own brand 20 years ago, and how have you developed that into becoming who you are today?
Yeah, I was talking to some folks here, and I graduated from San Diego State in 1987. Go Aztecs! Made the tournament this year, and so there really wasn't a lot of great programs like the Georgetown program around. So you kind of had to hustle and make your own curriculum. So my senior year, I did a senior project on the economic impact that the Super Bowl was going to have in San Diego. And so nothing like that existed, but I think it's, again, that work ethic and drive to kind of get after it and kind of do what you want to do and kind of make your own opportunities.
So you mentioned some of these new opportunities. I know that there's been a lot of writing done in academia now. It's kind of the new hot topic with video games, talking about how they're creating, as a generation has come up playing them, made smarter players. And we've seen that this year in the NFL. I forget who it was. I think it was Brandon Marshall tiptoeing on the end zone line to waste time on the clock before he scored. How much are you guys doing that and marketing towards high school coaches to get their playbooks in Madden so that they can get their players up to speed on the plays?
Yeah, that's a great question. I mean, it's kind of long been known from people who played video games that they had to have a great knowledge of the game to be successful. It wasn't about mashing buttons, right? And so we found really through research and through a study down at University of Oregon at the Warsaw School that they did some research that talked about playing Madden and playing NCAA college football from EA Sports really kind of gave you the knowledge, even more so than actually playing the game itself.
So you think that coaches more are going to see an increase on, here's the game, go and play it,
Yes,
instead of spending time on game film, go and play this game?
Yes, we actually are taking our game engine and the graphics and working with another company to actually take playbooks. So folks aren't given playbooks that are this big. They're given a disc or software, that's very familiar based off of NCAA football. And major college football programs are using this now.
That's fascinating. Quick story I want to share with you. I was standing up in the panel, waiting for people to come off and talk to them. And a student approached me and introduced himself and asked me if I was yourself. So I acted as if I was yourself.
That's great.
And
I'm flattered.
I am as well, because obviously he doesn't age or ages very well. And I told him that we've got a bowling game coming out and that he's going to be on the cover. So if you get that in your email box, I apologize.
No problem. We'll get him set up, motion capture, get him in the seat,
Yes.
Get up to Vancouver. It's good.
Awesome. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
All right. Thanks a lot.